Now coming to the last and final session of this conference and second day, which is the concluding remark. And as a co-organizing secretary, it is really an honor for me to give a concluding remarks. Uh, I know that this 2 days has been exhilarating, and it's a real gala of the knowledge feast. And to be very honest, I am also very overwhelmed listening to so many people and fantastic ideas to know so many models, so many ideas, so many things everyone is doing, and it was a quite a wonderful journey to be here in 2 days for these 2 days. Uh, I am not going to take a lot of time, but quickly just wanted to go through what we have achieved in these 2 days, and I feel that when we started with the idea of this conference, the thing which came into our mind that we want to talk about resilience. One thing always came into about when we are talking about resilience in youth. One worry was that are we being very too specific? But these 2 days have shown us that no, definitely we were quite wide, because there were so many more points we wanted to include. There are so many topics we wanted to include. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it, and I know that many of the audience would have felt that okay, this should have been done, that should have been done. But I can promise you, please give us a feedback, and we will make sure that in our next endeavor we will try to include it. This was really a vast and wide topic. We tried our best to do things the way we thought best, and we could bring best of the people to you so that they can share their knowledge with you. We started our day and understood about the global scenario on mental health among the youth. We had a speaker from across the globe and all continents, and they shared what are the unique challenges they face, as well as what are the common challenges they face in the youth among the people. We corroborated these challenges when we went to the Indian panel, and we understood how the scenario is there, what are the exactly needs are there by the perceived by the active stakeholders. On the day one, we had an inaugural session and we heard pearls of wisdom from invited dignitaries. Later, we had a workshop from SKU team and learned about understanding and building resilience, which was in a wonderful session. The day finally ended with a rock star. I should say that definitely rock star session about the participation by the youth, where the youth themselves spoke from the heart and touch all of us by sharing their actual experiences, what they have gone through, what their need. And I think that's a truly inspiring that they spoke about their own need and how they want to be tackled and how they are being helped. So this was a wonderful aim to the day one. Today's day started with faculty panel, and respected faculties had a great discussion on creating a thriving environment on environment in the university, and many have shared great ideas and great experience how they have created in their respective areas. Uh, we heard our honorable minister talk about youth and sports and how how universities can help it, and I think we are really humbled by his suggestion that he would like to listen from us and consider our suggestion into the future policy which is already in making for a youth. And we were really glad that our all hard work of these two years could be submitted to him. So next, we had a very nice discussions to learn how to be a parent to a next generation in this digital age, where really Dr. Sapna, Dr. Bhushan shared a very nice tips or nice experience how things are, and it was really nice being a just newly parent. I know I was really interested in that, and I learned a lot of things out of it. Uh, then secondly, we had a policy panel which was a star of our show, and from Australia, from India. We heard many panelists speak about their unique panel. Initially when we thought of this idea, me and Dr. Girija were discussing, and we wanted to understand what exactly everyone is doing around the world so that we can do it, and we can learn from each other's best practices. But to be very honest, and at the end of the panel, I felt that, it's very basic, and more or less, the whole idea is to take student in cognizance, so making the decision, if they are a part of a decision making, it becomes a simpler. So rather than getting too many messages, I really felt very happy that everyone is feeling the same, and everyone's basic ethos is the same of involving people and taking their mental health in their own hands is a crux of the story. Last not the least, but we had a wonderful workshop by Empower on intervention among the youth, and we have learned about various interventions which can be offered to the youth so that they can learn about their mental health, and as we said, they can take their mental health in their heart. Overall, these 2 days has been a roller coaster ride and a lot of knowledge, a lot of understanding on the issue. And to be very honest, I felt personally, in these 2 days, I learned a lot about youth mental health than I could, learn beforehand. So I am really thankful that for all speakers which has came. The official vote of thanks will be given by Dr. Girija, but I would like to thank specifically each and everyone, each participants who came and be there to listen to us and who asked questions. All those people who have been a part of this organizing team, Mrs. Neerja Birla, who has supported us, Dr. Vidya, who has floated this idea, and then we all, everyone, worked really hard. Before I give it to Dr. Girija, I would like to thank one special person. I know she may not thank Dr. Girija Mahale, who has worked really, really hard to make this sure. You can thank everyone, but I would like to thank you for tolerating me and being with me. I know it. Yeah, I know this. Any event or any organization, it's really challenging, and you have done it really excellent and really well. The rich discussion which have come out of these 2 days is a testimonial of your hard work. So I thank you, and I hand it over to you to give a vote of thanks in a concluding remark. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Dr. Ambrish. I'm truly humbled by your kind words. But although our face was visible on the camera, there were a lot of backstage people who took great efforts in bringing this conference to what it is today. I think I cannot thank first of all, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all the esteemed panelists and the participants who took out their time to attend our 2-day virtual conference and contributed to the great through their experiences and expertise. And we had a lot to learn through this conference, and it was also reassuring to know that the work that we do here at Symbiosis Center for Emotional Wellbeing, as well as the work you do at Empower, Ambrish, is based on best practices, based on scientific practices. It's very reassuring to know that. I would like to thank Empower team. I mean, right from founder Mrs. Neerja Birla Madam, Dr. Ambrish, I can't thank you enough. You've been the pivotal center for us to collaborate with Empower. But Parveen also through various meetings and discussions, Dr. Miloni, Disha for co-moderating the sessions. Your marketing team, Ananya, Avanti, Vikrant, they also did a great job. Of course, I have to thank the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports who supported us for this conference, and our Minister, Mr. Kiran Rijiju, for his excellent, inspiring words, very informative talk, and also for supporting us with our policy framework that we plan to draft. I'd like to now thank the entire Symbiosis management team, right from our Chancellor, Sir, Dr. S.B. Muzumdar, Pro-Chancellor Madam, Dr. Vidya Yeravdekar, whose initial idea it was to organize this conference. She not only helped us get good speakers for the various panel discussions, but she made sure that we were getting the right support for organizing this conference to see it through success. I'd like to thank our Vice Chancellor Madam, Dr. Rajni Gupte, who's always supported us in all our endeavors and even participated in this conference and also conveyed her vote of thanks today in the keynote address. Our Dean of Academics, Dr. Bhama Madam, who has always, again, been very supportive with respect to the mental health initiatives that we take here at Symbiosis International University. I'd like to thank Dr. Rajiv Yeravdekar, Sir, Dean, Faculty of Health Sciences, who has, not only been my immediate leader, but he's been a mentor, a great guide, who has really, again, put in all his efforts to bring in the best of the panelists into this conference. I'd like to special thanks to Dr. Anita Patankar. I think she has really, gone out of her way. Is despite her busy schedule, despite her own personal struggles, she has really helped us a lot in organizing this entire conference, right from getting speakers to making sure that this was my first conference, organizing this first conference. So I needed a lot of guidance, and she has been absolutely wonderful providing that. I'd like to thank Madhav, who is Vidya Madam's personal assistant. He has been absolutely wonderful, guiding me at every stage, helping me find the right modes to get through to organize this event. I'd like to thank our marketing PR communication team, headed by Dr. Ms. Shikha Kochar, as well as her wonderful team with Datta, Prafulla, etc., who helped us market and promote this event. I'd like to thank, not the least, it's last but not the least for sure, thank you to my entire Symbiosis Center for Emotional Wellbeing team, my wonderful team who not only has worked for this conference, but who have worked relentlessly over the last 1 year of the pandemic to make sure that all our students, staff, and faculty have felt supported through these tough times. So special thanks to Yoshita, Priyanka, Ketki, Nidhi, Akshada, Shreya, Sangeeta, Tahira, Tanmay, and of course, my better half, as I call her, Snehal, my coordinator, who has helped me immensely to get this event together. I express my heartfelt gratitude, and I promise that we will not let these discussions just be discussions, but we'll take it to the next level where we will formulate a policy framework for higher education institutes at a national level. Thank you so much, everyone. I'd of course like to, I'm so sorry. I'd like to express my special thanks to the entire IT team. Oh my God, they have worked immensely hard in making sure there are no technical glitches. They've been here with us on the SIU campus, working hand in hand to ensure that all the sessions have gone in seamlessly and smooth, very smooth. So thank you so much, everyone. After all, a team work is much more than an individual work. So let's all work together and get our community resilient. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Here officially I end this conference. Namaskar.